Greetings, graduates, students, parents, and friends. Welcome. Please stand and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. At the conclusion of the Pledge of Allegiance, please remain standing for a reading of our school's mantra, Rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At Odyssey Early College and Career Options, students rise. To meet the challenges of school and life, we practice excellence to succeed in a future not yet imagined.
Respect. Odyssey ECCO students respect ourselves, fellow students, teachers, staff, and the Roy J. Wasson Academic Campus. When we respect everyone around us, we are in peace with everyone around us. A quote by Miguel Angel Ruiz.
Integrity. Odyssey ECCO students do the right thing, no matter how difficult that may be. We do what is right, not what is convenient. Have the courage to say no, have the courage to face the truth. Do the right thing because it is right. These are the magic keys to living your life with integrity. Clement Stone.
Scholarship. Odyssey ECCO students are here to learn. We understand that the pathway to a better life begins with education. True scholarship consists in knowing not what things exist, but what they mean. It is not memory, but judgment. A quote by James Russell Lowell.
Effort. Odyssey ECCO students show up to class and give their best effort. To be successful, we do all of our work to the best of our ability. As Winston Churchill said, continuous effort, not strength nor intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential.
Today, we are here to celebrate and validate the graduating class of 2020. Although we can't all be together, we are very happy to share in this celebration of the accomplishments and unique qualities of the members of this senior class. I'm Sean Norman, and I'm the privileged principal here at Odyssey Early College and Career Options. I am honored to serve our students, parents, and teachers, and to represent District 11's vision for implementing an early college high school. I thank every one of you for celebrating the tremendous efforts and achievements of these young men and women. I'd like to introduce our distinguished guests for our virtual commencement. Colorado Springs School District 11 Board of Education Director Darlene Daniels and Colorado Springs School District 11 Superintendent Dr. Michael Thomas. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to recognize the Odyssey Early College and Career Options team. These staff members are Odyssey ECCO. Were it not for the incredibly dedicated staff, from teachers to support staff to counselors, every single person makes a difference in the lives of students every single day. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we have graduating senior earning an associate's degree, Aaliyah Romero, to deliver some words of wisdom, followed by graduating senior Urson Black and nominated faculty speaker, Mrs. Suzanne Lord.
Good morning, everyone. I am both honored and complimented to have been asked to speak for this wonderful occasion. I would like to start by saying congratulations to each of you and your parents. After 12 long years, the time has finally come for us to be honored here today by graduating high school. And an honor like this is a great way for our school and community to recognize and celebrate the choices and sometimes the sacrifices we have made. But I believe that what should make you and your parents most proud is not the actual honor itself, but what you had to do to get it. Obviously, one of our most recent barriers was the COVID-19 outbreak. So much so that unfortunately we were unable to graduate in person. And like most of you, probably all of you, I wish for it also. However, I challenge you to follow your dreams regardless of what sacrifices need to be made on the way, including this one. In a few years, and I think back about what Odyssey has taught me, I'll remember 4 things that they excelled at advocating: scholarship, effort, compassion, and integrity. The most important thing to remember about each of these characteristics, though, is that they all personify a person with a positive attitude backed by purpose. Scholarship is a lot more than just getting the straight A's. It's the act of continuing to learn no matter the difficulties. Of course, we all have the desire to make all A's, but the better reward is knowing that even though some knowledge is hard to gain, we still try our best and we still continue to work for it because there's something new that we learn each day. It's a lifelong process. And although there was the high expectation of passing, what mattered most was our effort. And effort can be defined as vigorous or determined attempt. And as long as we keep attempting to our goal, we will be supported. And the teachers here clearly express that. It reminds me of what W. Clement Stone says: success is achieved and maintained by those who try and keep trying. Compassion, one of the most impactful characteristics of them all. The teachers here at this high school are some of the most compassionate people I've met in my life. And I am not a new face to sacrifices and struggles, but during these last 4 years, it seems like I've had to experience the more unwanted parts of life. That consisting of a heartbreak with the passing of a loved one, sickness from myself, and someone I love very deeply. But through it all, though, the staff is here supporting me 100%. And our education is important, but knowing that the teachers had confidence in me that I would bounce back made me feel really special. So I thank all of you. Finally, integrity. If there's one thing that is revealed by our daily choices, I believe it is our integrity. If you want, you could even think of it as your character. It's what you do when no one is around. And being one person when others are around is one thing, but being true to yourself is virtuous. And I have the pleasure to say that I have met some people here who encompass that. I think in the end, when we ask ourselves were the tough choices worth it, the answer is yes. It would have been so much easier to slide through our journey without purpose, and it would have been a lot more fun to throw our hats in the air and shake the hand of our principal when receiving our diploma. But we were made for something different. I mean, we are in the year 2020, and we are in the new decade. I think we're the generation that's the perfect balance between old school traditions and modern innovations. And because of that, although we are just beginning our new adult life, I think we have a pretty good start to finding our own self-worth. I know I'd like to thank Mr. Norman for all the effort you put into the school and us students, Mr. Barry for your undeniable support and mentorship, Mrs. Dallum for your friendship, encouragement, and confidence in me, Ms. Lopez for your compassion and faithful wisdom, the rest of the staff at Odyssey. I'd like to thank my parents for your everlasting love and support. You embody everything I want to be and more. I love you and my diploma is for you. And finally, to my grandmother. I wish you were here today and celebrate with me. My associate's degree is for you. In conclusion, I congratulate all of you for this honor. I think it's about time we enjoy ourselves with the class of 2020. And it's like Mother Teresa said, life is a promise. Fulfill it.
Hi, I'm Emerson Black. I'm a senior at Odyssey Early College High School, and this year I have the distinct pleasure of being one of the senior speakers for my grade. Now, the speech that I prepared for today is less aimed at the seniors as it is for the incoming freshmen, because, to be honest, if you're a senior, you probably already know what I'm going to say. When I transferred to Odyssey, I was a junior, and I had already been to 2 schools before Odyssey, and I didn't have a good experience. I found myself an outcast, and I was seen as different, but not in the good way. And eventually, things just didn't work out. They were the sorts of schools with curriculums that were made to elevate athletes and popular students who were meant to thrive in STEM curriculums that didn't focus on the interesting parts of history. And eventually I left. I took a year off, and I did a lot of writing, and I homeschooled, but when I came back, I found Odyssey. When I came back, I really didn't think that I would have a different experience. I thought it would be more of the same boring classrooms where it's so packed that you can't even really hear the teacher, but I was wrong. I found myself in engaging classrooms where I was asked to stay after class and I was told to do better. Not because my work was subpar or I wasn't following the assignment, but because Odyssey is full of teachers who see the potential for greatness in all of you. So why settle for good? Um, if you're a student at Odyssey, you have a voice in your school. You're not trapped inside of some unchangeable place where it's going to mold you into some picture perfect member of society. It does you one better, honestly. Odyssey is an invitation to make your education whatever you want it to be. You just have to meet it halfway. The thing, too, about Odyssey is that it's an interactive experience. You have to get out there and you have to make it happen. If Odyssey doesn't have a club that you want to join, make a club. I'm sure there are tons of teachers who would happily support you. If the classes are getting harder, don't stay quiet and take a failing grade. Raise your hand and advocate for yourself. Trust me, I had to learn that one the hard way. The point I'm trying to make is that you have been given an invitation to see what you're made of in a temple of knowledge. And it's a place that sees every student as different, but in the good way. And if you don't take anything else away from this, remember that the wind is always strongest the closer you get to the mountaintop. Thank you.
Welcome, family, friends, honored guests, and especially graduates. I'm very honored to have been chosen by the class of 2020 to deliver this commencement speech. It does not seem possible that just 4 years ago, we started at Early College High School, now known as Odyssey ECCO, together. You as freshmen and me as a high school teacher. For many of you, you had friends from middle school that came with you. Some of you had a sibling already here at Odyssey, but others walked into this building not knowing anyone. This unknown world of high school can be daunting, and that first day of classes was full of mixed emotions. A little bit of nerves and anxiety mixed with excitement. I think I was more nervous than you all. As you went through that first year, you made friends and shared experiences together like dances, coffee houses, clubs, and classes. Remember that horrible European history test I gave? Man, was that a stinker or what? But what an opportunity for us to grow and overcome together. That first year flew by quickly, as did the next 3. Over the years that you have spent here, things have changed a little bit. Many of you were instrumental in our quest to have a real name instead of a designation. And together, we became Odyssey ECCO. You became more confident in yourselves, learned from each other, learned from your teachers, and taught your teachers a few things. I think I learned more from you all than you learned from me. Dylan, Zach, and Josh. You taught me not to take myself so seriously. Sometimes you gotta laugh in class, and that is okay. Sebastian, Aaliyah, Gary, and Hannah. Your dedication to your education and your thirst for knowledge continues to challenge me to stretch my own knowledge. Nate and Georgiana, your can-do attitude and ability to overcome obstacles showed me that attitude is 90% of success in life. Ariana, Monica, and Kaylee, your quiet perseverance helped me become more focused on the needs of others. Urson, your creativity showed me new ways of learning. I'll never forget students turning your night into Econ Man. Lovey and Sarah, your leadership in Lean Crew showed me what was possible when I let go and how students can impact other students. These are just a few examples of how you have taught me, and I know your teachers have similar stories that they could tell about how each of you have impacted them. This is part of your legacy. All of you have contributed to the creation of Odyssey's culture of hard work, determination, perseverance, and caring that will live on in the staff and underclassmen you have inspired. This is part of your legacy. But you're not done yet. You are destined to leave legacies throughout your life, whether that is in medicine, in law, in cybersecurity, in the military, or in business, and in each of your own families. As a phoenix rises from the ashes, so have you risen from the challenge of high school, and not just any high school, but an early college high school. And these challenges have helped you become the people you are today and the person you will be in the future. My hope for you all is that you continue to grow, find your passion, and experience true success in your lives. Thank you for all that you have taught me and the legacy you are leaving with us here at Odyssey. Congratulations on your graduation. I love you guys. At this time, it is my pleasure to bring up Dr. Mike Lamphere, who will be recognizing our Phoenix of the Year.
Hello, Odyssey. 7 years ago, a small group of rebel educators got together and decided to change a paradigm around higher education. Their resolve was to forge a new path to higher education and create access for a certain type of student. A student with grit, untapped potential, and a desire to better themselves. We call it RISE, for respect, integrity, scholarship, and effort. Each year, we hand out a Phoenix of the Year to a student that best exemplifies these characteristics. A student who best represents the spirit of those that founded this institution. A student who, for lack of a better word, has risen to the challenge. This year, I am honored to present Phoenix of the Year to Lottie Fairbanks. Congratulations, Lottie.
Graduates, I'm so happy to be able to share this celebration of your accomplishment and unique academic achievement with you. It pains me not to see you in person, soaking up the moment and nervously anticipating that walk across the stage. You deserve every bit of that glory. You need to know that I am grateful for every moment I was gifted to interact with you along your educational journey. Yes, even the ones where you may have struggled. Although this moment might be hard for many of you, remember that challenges and hard times offer you more value in your life than you think. You can't get stronger without resistance. You are stronger than you think. You have already demonstrated that to us by overcoming all the academic challenges we have offered you. So plan for tomorrow, but enjoy today, the here and the now. I know, simple words, but so true. The fact is that the present is the only moment you have control over, and each moment is a gift of a bright future, a future that you can influence, mold, adapt, and change. As you walk towards those moments, here are 2 ideas I want to impart with you as you write your story. To start with, learn to embrace imperfection. As tough as these recent moments are, remember that imperfection makes us human. And by embracing that notion, you're permitting yourself to be part of the human experience. The gifts that come with imperfection are compassion and connection, and the understanding that all experiences in your life make you who you are. As Voltaire was quoted as saying, "Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Be the best version of yourself by allowing yourself the grace to be imperfect at the moment and say yes to the moments that connect you to compassion and the desire to do good." To end with, as you take the first steps towards an independent adult life, remember, there is no one definition of success. Now, the word success has a lot of definitions attached to it. It could be defined as achieving awards, earning power, acquiring wealth, or making it to the top of a profession. But ask yourself a question. Would you do this if it came at the price of your happiness? What if your achievement turned you into an individual you swore you wouldn't associate with? Would you call that success? The fact is, you are all unique individuals with individually unique dreams. Success in your future should mean different things because we are all different. As you're working towards your vision of success, I encourage you to answer one simple question. How happy am I? How you answer this question will help you determine your progress. Achievements are indeed positive, but they aren't the defining element that makes an individual successful. So as you strike out to write your future, please don't be fooled by the age-old notion of comparing your success to someone else's. There is no comparison when you value an individual's quest for continual growth and happiness. Graduates, go forth and become innovators, leaders, and learners so you can address the challenges of our future and bring bright days. Embrace your new beginning like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Graduates of Odyssey Early College and Career Options, class of 2020, congratulations.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Thomas and I'm the superintendent with Colorado Springs School District 11. I want to take this opportunity to thank our principal, Mr. Sean Norman, and all the staff at Odyssey Early College and Career Options for your fantastic work on what you've done to prepare the students for life, and especially this class of 2020. They are graduating during a time where we know that we have significant world challenges before us, but even in spite of that, they stand before us today accomplished and ready to tackle what life throws at them. I want to congratulate you because it's a very special time that you're graduating. Now, I know that this virtual experience is less than ideal. It's not something that any of us would have ever dreamed that we would have to do. But we really value your safety and the safety of our broader community. And as restrictions continue to ease, we will seek opportunities for us to gather in some kind of physical capacity to honor and recognize your amazing accomplishments. I officially accept the graduating class of 2020, and now I would like to call up one of our board directors, Ms. Darlene Daniels, who will officially confirm the graduating class of Odyssey ECCO class of 2020. Congratulations. Best of luck to all of you.
Odyssey Early College and Career Options, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Choosing high school and college credit classes for 4 years, striving for an associate's degree, and graduating, however easy or difficult, after 13 years of education. It has been my pleasure working alongside your principals, assistant principals, staff, and administration in the last 3 years. Now I have the honor and privilege of saying a few words of encouragement as you enter your post-secondary careers. Take your life and the lives of others seriously. Work hard to master yourself before mastering others. And don't forget, life's journey is not about the destination, but the path you take to the destination. Remember how much support was offered to you during your K-12 experience. Pass it on with grace and humility. I see your faces as I walk through the recesses of my mind. I am inspired by you all, your hard work, tenacity to the finish line, and how you built community in the halls of Odyssey Early College. In all this uncertainty we are experiencing globally, there's one thing certain, and that is you. You are the certainty we encourage and support your voices to resonate in our world. On behalf of the Colorado Springs School District 11 Board of Education, I am pleased to accept the class of 2020 for conferring of diplomas. You graduated! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we recognize individual accomplishments as part of our graduation. Students who graduate with an associate degree will earn a silver sash. Students who completed a career pathway course with honors will earn purple and white cords, and National Honor Society graduates will be honored by earning a gold sash. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Ariana Marie Abeda, Associates of Arts, Psychology. Georgiana Angwambe Awenung, Associates of Arts, Communication. Dylan Michael Baca, 30 college credit hours. Urson Winter Black, 40 college credit hours. Lanisa Renee Couch, Associate of General Studies. Christian Angel Estrada, 74 college credit hours. Lovey B. Fairbanks, Associates of Arts, Political Science. Phoebe Ruth Hartman, 31 college credit hours. Jillian Grace Hulsey, 18 college credit hours. Gary Edward Larson, Associates of Science. Monica Gianna Martinez, Associate of General Studies, Nursing. Joshua Philip Michael, Associate of General Studies. Zachary Keith Morgan, 24 college credit hours. Hannah Omari, Associates of Arts. Sebastian Xavier Ortega, Associates of Science. Amelie Elizabeth Proctor, Associates of Science. Nathaniel Joseph Rebertorano, Associates of Science. Sarah Michelle Rogers, Associates of General Studies, Nursing. Aaliyah Jasmine Romero, Associates of General Studies. Shoshana Lucella Snowbird, Associates of Arts. Angelina Maria Stevenson Hunt, Associates of Arts, Psychology. Eric Matthew Trujillo Jr., 26 college credit hours. Viviana Luna Victorino, 30 college credit hours. Kaylee Elizabeth Wilson, Associates of Arts, Psychology. Congratulations to the class of 2020, 16 associate degrees and 1,327 college credit hours. Good job, Phoenixes. Honored guests, in addition to this year's Odyssey Early College and Career Options graduates, we would also like to recognize this year's associate degree recipients. Sierra Castro, Associate of Science. Keyshawn Davis, Associate of Science. Lottie Fairbanks, Associate of Arts. Shauna Jackson, Associate of Arts, Social Work. Siddhartha Tedla, Associate of Science.
Seniors, move your tassel from the right side to the left side of the mortarboard. Congratulations again, and well done.
you.